Welcome back to Small Talk Podcast, everyone. I'm Emily, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Robert. Today, we're talking about something that affects all of us, something that happens in the place where we live.
That's right. We're talking about keeping your home clean. Now, this might sound like a simple topic, but it's actually very important.
It really is, because a clean home is more than just about appearance.
Exactly. It's about feeling good, feeling peaceful, and having a space where you can truly relax.
And that's the thing many people don't realize. They think cleaning is just about making things look nice.
But it's so much more. A clean home helps you sleep better, think clearer, and feel less stressed.
Now, here's the honest truth. Many people find cleaning difficult or boring.
Yes, they see it as a big, heavy task that takes forever.
And then they don't start at all. They just let things pile up and pile up.
That's the trap. The longer you wait, the bigger the job becomes in your mind.
So today, we want to make this easier for you. We want to show you that keeping a clean home is not a big, complicated thing.
It's actually a series of small, simple habits that anyone can do.
Before we go deeper, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with someone who might find it helpful.
This is an A2 level episode. You don't need to understand every single word. Just listen, enjoy, and let your English grow naturally.
And later, we'll have our word tour. We'll look at important words and phrases from today in a simple, clear way.
So stay with us for that. And here's a question for you. What's the biggest reason you don't keep your home as clean as you want?
Is it no time? Is it no motivation? Is it that you just don't know where to begin?
Because that's very normal. Many English learners are busy. They work, they study, they have families.
And somewhere in all that, keeping the home clean starts to feel impossible.
But what if I told you it doesn't have to be impossible? What if cleaning is actually just about one simple word?
And that word is routine. A routine is something you do again and again, regularly.
Exactly. Once you have a routine, cleaning stops being this big, scary task.
It becomes just something you do, like brushing your teeth or making coffee.
And that's where we start. Not with a big cleaning day. We start with small daily habits.
So let's talk about the first habit, the morning habit. What do you do when you wake up?
Many people just wake up, maybe make breakfast, and then they leave the kitchen messy.
Yes, dishes are in the sink, crumbs are on the counter, things just sit there.
But imagine this instead. You finish breakfast, you take 5 minutes, you wash the dishes, you clean the counter.
Just 5 minutes. That's the key. Not an hour, just 5.
And now your kitchen is clean when you start the day. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. It changes your whole mood. Your day starts better.
This is what we mean by small habits. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there.
And those 5 minutes add up. They add up to a clean, peaceful home.
Now, let's talk about the bedroom. This is where you sleep. This is where you rest.
So it needs to feel calm and clean. But many people let their bedroom become a place for things.
Clothes on the floor, things on the bed, dust on the shelves. It's not relaxing at all.
How do we fix that? With one simple rule, one thing at a time.
Today, you put away all your clothes. Just that. Tomorrow, you change your sheets. Just that.
Day 3, you dust. You do one thing per day, that's manageable.
And by the end of 1 week, your bedroom is completely transformed.
This is why breaking things into small steps is so powerful. It doesn't feel overwhelming.
Now, let's talk about something very important. The bathroom. This is a place people sometimes skip.
They do. They think if it looks okay, that's enough. But a bathroom needs real attention.
Because a bathroom is used every single day, so it needs to stay clean for health and comfort.
Here's the trick. After you take a shower, wipe down the mirror and sink immediately.
Just 1 minute. That's all. You wipe it, and then the bathroom stays fresh.
If you wait until later, soap and dirt stick. It becomes harder to clean.
So the rule is simple. Clean as you go. That's much easier than deep cleaning later.
And this brings us to something very important. It's called prevention.
Prevention means stopping a problem before it starts. This is so important in cleaning.
For example, don't let dishes pile up in the sink. You prevent mess by cleaning as you go.
Don't let clothes spread all over the bedroom.
You prevent mess by putting them away right away.
This changes everything because prevention is so much easier than fixing a big mess.
Now, let's talk about the living room. This is the heart of your home.
This is where you relax, where you spend time with family, where you feel comfortable.
And you want the space to feel organized and clean, but it's easy for it to get messy.
Right. Blankets on the couch, magazines on the table, things just sitting around.
So here's what helps. Everything needs a home, a place where it belongs.
If magazines belong on a shelf, put them there. If blankets belong in a box, keep them in that box.
This is called organization. When everything has a place, your home stays organized naturally.
And an organized home looks and feels cleaner even if you just did light dusting.
Now, many people worry about one thing. They worry about not having time.
I don't have time, I'm too busy. These are real concerns. They're not excuses.
And that's why we're talking about small habits, not big projects.
If you spend 5 minutes every morning, that's 35 minutes per week.
If you spend 5 minutes every evening, that's another 35 minutes per week.
That's only 70 minutes total. And your home is much cleaner.
Compare that to spending 4 hours on a weekend cleaning. Which sounds better?
Definitely the small daily habits. You enjoy your weekend. Your home still stays clean.
This is about finding balance. It's about making cleaning fit into your life naturally.
And here's something else. Motivation is important, but habits are more powerful.
Because motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel like cleaning. Some days you don't.
But a habit doesn't care how you feel. A habit just happens. You do it automatically.
So how do you build a habit? The answer is repetition. You do the same thing again and again.
For example, every morning after breakfast, you clean your dishes. Every evening before bed, you tidy your room.
After about 30 days, you don't have to think about it anymore. It just happens.
And that's when cleaning becomes easy, when it becomes automatic.
Now, let's talk about something that stops many people. They think they need expensive cleaning products.
They see commercials showing fancy chemicals and special tools.
And they think, I need all of these things. But the truth is much simpler.
You really don't need much. A cloth, water, and basic soap. That's enough.
For most cleaning jobs, simple is better. It's cheaper and it works.
And honestly, focusing on the habit matters more than the tools.
Because even with fancy tools, if you don't have the habit, nothing changes.
But with simple tools and a good habit, everything changes.
Now, I want to talk about something emotional. Sometimes a messy home reflects how we feel.
That's true. When we're stressed or sad, keeping our home clean becomes harder.
And then as our home gets messier, we feel more stressed. It becomes a cycle.
So breaking this cycle is not just about cleaning. It's about taking care of yourself.
A clean home gives you a fresh start. It gives you peace. It gives you comfort.
And that peace helps you handle other challenges in your life better.
So keeping your home clean is really an act of self-care.
Self-care means taking care of yourself, taking care of your space, your health, your peace.
And that's beautiful. It means you're not just cleaning, you're loving yourself.
Now, let's talk about the final piece. What happens when you have guests coming?
Many people panic. They think, oh no, I have to clean everything right now.
But if you've been doing your daily habits, this is not stressful.
Because your home is already mostly clean. You just need a quick tidy.
You put things in their places, you wipe down surfaces, and you're done.
This is another benefit of having a habit. You're always ready for guests.
You're always living in a clean, peaceful space.
So as we finish, let me ask you something important.
What's one small habit you can start today?
Not next week, not tomorrow, today.
Maybe it's 5 minutes after breakfast. Maybe it's tidying before bed.
Pick one small thing. Start today and do it again tomorrow.
Because that's how change happens, not with big, dramatic gestures.
But with small, consistent actions, day after day.
Now we promised you our word tour. So let's look at some important words from today's episode.
Let's start with routine. A routine is something you do regularly, again and again.
For example, my morning routine includes brushing my teeth and making coffee.
Or, a good cleaning routine keeps your home tidy. Repeat.
routine.
Routine.
Next, we have prevention. Prevention means stopping something before it becomes a problem.
For example, prevention is easier than fixing a broken mess.
Or, cleaning as you go is good prevention. Repeat, prevention.
Prevention.
Next is organization. Organization means arranging things in order, putting everything in its place.
For example, good organization makes your home feel clean and calm.
Or, she bought boxes for better organization. Repeat, organization.
Organization.
Now we have repetition. Repetition means doing something again and again.
For example, through repetition, cleaning becomes automatic.
Or, learning English needs repetition. Repeat, repetition.
Repetition.
Now we have self-care. Self-care means taking care of yourself, your health, and your space.
For example, keeping your home clean is an act of self-care.
Or, self-care includes sleeping well and eating healthy. Repeat, self-care.
Self-care.
We also use the phrase clean as you go. This means cleaning things immediately as you use them.
For example, if you clean as you go, you never have a big mess.
Or, this job is much easier if you clean as you go. Repeat, clean as you go.
Clean as you go.
We also talked about manageable. Manageable means not too difficult, something you can handle.
For example, 5 minutes of cleaning is very manageable.
Or, breaking the task into smaller pieces makes it manageable. Repeat, manageable.
Manageable.
And our last word is automatic. Automatic means something that happens without you having to think about it.
For example, after 30 days, cleaning becomes automatic.
Or, brushing your teeth is automatic for most people. Repeat, automatic.
Automatic.
Those were all the important words from today.
And I think they show something really important.
That keeping your home clean is not about perfection.
It's about building small habits.
It's about being consistent.
It's about taking care of yourself.
Because a clean home is not just a nice place to live.
It's a place where you can breathe, relax, and be yourself.
So start today. Pick one small habit. Start small.
And let that habit grow over time.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe to our channel.
Like this video and share it with someone who might benefit from it.
Keep learning English.
Keep growing.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Robert. Thank you for listening to the Small Talk Podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Check out our other videos for more English learning. Thanks for being here.